A profitable podcast from Ireland, the latest from podnews.net with Podscribe, now IAB certified. A podcast in Ireland made more than $200,000 in profit last year, according to financial reports. Lightning Seeds Limited is owned by Irish broadcaster Larita Blewett, a host of Tommy, Hector and Larita, an Irish Podcast Awards-winning show. The success of the podcast has also benefited co-host Hector O'Hocagan's own media firm, Low Profile Limited. The show uses advertising, the Acast Plus subscription tool, and sells merch. Podcast network Airwave Media has signed an exclusive deal with Her Money, the popular women's finance podcast with Jean Chatsky, we can reveal today. The deal includes a set of new shows. Acast has added targeting by Nielsen Audience Segments on the company's self-service platform. Targeting is available now in the US, Canada and Australia. Spotify posted about the company's All Ears conference in Berlin and the associated All Music Summit the next day. Separately, in an interview, Spotify's Victor Carvalho says that the number of podcasts in Colombia grew 47% last year. The Arkansas Podcast Collaborative has been established as a non-profit. The group organises the Acast Podcast Convention and runs the Acast Podcast. And Veritonic has achieved SOC2 Type 2 certification, which is a measure of high security for customer data. Tomorrow, our Podcasts in Asia series goes to Indonesia. We're also reviewing the Nemono sound capsule this week too. And in podcast news, the Sound Off podcast features Jeff Vidler from Signal Hill Insights. In the show, we learn more about Jeff's views on podcast measurement and more details behind the Canadian podcast listener. There's a transcript too, which you'll find linked from our show notes and our newsletter at podnews.net. Grist's Temperature Check returns today for a new season. The podcast explores the climate action and solutions that can move us to a more sustainable, equitable future by focusing on individuals who are living and nurturing climate solutions. From the Boston Globe, Love Letters is back for Season 8. Hosted by Meredith Goldstein, it explores all the ways money plays into love, dating and relationships. What happens when two partners come from different wealth backgrounds? What if someone is hiding a secret debt? And who should pay for drinks on a first date? And a new season of Kurtco's luxury travel show Travel That Matters drops today. A show about extravagant hotels, impactful adventures and secret hideaways. This season, hear from some of the most admired chefs in the world. This podcast is sponsored by Podscribe. Podscribe is now IAB certified, the only certified measurement provider who doesn't also sell media. See what data you're missing with a no-cost campaign today at podscribe.com/blog. And that's the latest from our newsletter. To read all the stories and subscribe, we're at podnews.net.